You are thinking. You were and you will. In this video, I'll talk about our thoughts. What are they? What are their nature? Why it is important? And how we can have a little more control over our thoughts. Welcome to my channel Karm Yog. I am Hitesh, Cambridge graduate sustainability professional living here in the UK. I bring these kind of videos to grow together in our lives. So let's dive in. Before I go deeper into explaining what are thoughts, let's do a 30-second exercise. I'll request you to be still and not do anything for next 30 seconds. Let's start. Let's come back. Thank you so much for doing that. What were you thinking? Okay, you don't have to say anything. Most of us struggle to focus even for 30 seconds. In a day, our mind throws thousands and lakhs of thoughts, and most of them are irrelevant. Some of them are something that we find it logical or we agree with those thoughts. And once we agree, we decide to pursue those specific thoughts. And once you made a decision to pursue that, you take action on those thoughts. So now you can see it all started with a thought and now you are taking action. It goes further. When you take repeated action, then it becomes your habit. And your habit starts characterizing you. It makes your character. You start identifying yourself with that habit. And what your habits are decides your destiny. Although you may find that I'm far-fetching this idea of thoughts from an idea, from a thought to a destiny, but I am not. It is what it is. It all starts with a single thought. So it is very important to generate good thoughts or positive ones, because now you know that it all starts with what you think. And you might have heard this quote that you become what you think. And Gautam Buddha also said this: you are your thoughts. So now you might be wondering how we can understand what it is, how we can control it. So the exercise that we did, you might have found that there were lots of thought coming in. But if you take a step back and just see those thoughts coming into your mind and going, you observe that these thoughts are like clouds. They appear and disappear. They comes and goes. They comes and goes. They are temporary in nature. They are not permanent. No thought lives with us indefinitely. We allow those thoughts to remain with us. deep inside somewhere, be it an experience that you had, be it a good memory or bad memory, or very joyful, pleasant or unpleasant. It, it is we who allow these thoughts to remain with us. But the default nature of it is to just flow. They don't stay for longer. They don't stay for a long time. So the question is how we can change our thoughts, or we can have good thoughts, or we can reduce the flow or amount of thoughts coming into our mind. That's the state of stillness. That's the state of silence or calmness. I'll share what I pursue in my life to achieve that. Although it's a long journey and I am on that journey, but it can help everyone who wants to do something like this. So what I do to have a little more control over my thought, I meditate. Yes, meditation is a tool which helps us in our lives in many aspects. I'll go on and say that in every aspect of our life. And you don't have to do much. But the fact, meditation, the definition of meditation or the meaning of meditation is deep relaxation. So, if you meditate, you find calmness, you find stillness, and you may be able to focus more. Okay, before I go further in this discussion, I'll request you to just take 3 deep breaths, and then we'll see where it leads us. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. See, it changes our state of mind. You will find that your mind is in a responsive state rather than a reactive state by just taking 3 deep breaths. Just imagine if you do it for a minute or 2. If you meditate for just 2 minutes a day, what changes it can bring. You don't have to do anything. You just have to sit, relax, spine erect, close your eyes, take few deep breaths and let go. Observe your breath. That's all you have to do for a minute. I have posted a 1-minute short in this channel. I'll give a link in the description which you can do later on. So it's my request to everyone watching this video, start meditating. Even if you can do it for a minute in a day. It's not much. I know it's not, and you also know that. So why not start experimenting it? This will definitely change something in your life. So I'll say, if you want to have more control over your thought, start meditating. Thank you so much for watching until now. I'll post more videos like this, and I would love to know your experience watching this. And please share your experiences in the comment box and any suggestion you may have. It was wonderful talking to all of you and taking you all to this journey. I hope you start your spiritual journey with this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye.